I have met so many bored cops in my life that I've had to pretend to be nice to. By the way, pretending to be nice to a cop is not a violation of your principles in the same way that, like, working a job where the boss is anti your political views or is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
You have to be nice to that person, right? And just do it, right? Just do it. Being very nice and friendly, hello, whatever you say, sir, back to blue, all that.
Yeah.
Right? That leads us to a story that I have been following that is so baffling and stupid. It's a culture sham, by the way.
You're talking about
I should tell you now also that, it's probably been like 4 hours of sleep in the last 2 days, and I planned. I forgot that we weren't doing this on Monday, so the getting fucked up for podcasting day, which is what I call. It's like, oh, today's podcasting day, and that's the day that I just get fucking shit. And so I have already started. It's kind of on an empty stomach, so this could evolve into some drunken ramblings real fast. Jonah Hill has been in some hot water lately himself.
I just kind of very peripherally heard about this. Is something about
surfing?
It's
so funny and so stupid that just because I think that if I recap this to you, because I started following it against my will, it's one of those things where, okay, everyone involved in this relationship, whatever, you guys all suck. This is all, no one is good here, right? So Jonah Hill was dating a surfer, okay? They were dating for a very long time, I think. They were talking about marriage or babies or whatever. And then he abruptly broke up with her, and then immediately the next girl he was with, they had a baby and whatever. Okay. The timeline of this is all screwy because I don't have any. The last thing that I would ever do is actively follow Jonah Hill's relationship life. Never in a million. Why would I ever? Anyway, so the surfer girl, cue the Beach Boys. The surfer girl, whose name I don't remember, because whatever, releases text, okay, where Jonah Hill was like, you shouldn't have guy friends. I'm paraphrasing. You shouldn't have guy friends. You should stop having pictures taken of yourself in states of undress or something. I can't remember how he worded it. And if you
Instagram style pictures, in bikinis or sports gear, that kind of shit.
But let me remind you of her profession, which is surfer. Okay. So he's saying all this shit, and she releases these texts where he's just being a fucking douchebag, right? So, Jonah Hill's a douchebag? I'm shocked. Anyway, this is all beside the point. Okay,
So you got more to get into the Jonah Hill shit.
Yeah, okay. So Jonah Hill, ex-surfer girlfriend, releases text where he's like, you should cover up and you should stop having male friends. I'm paraphrasing, but basically it's that, right? And
Very jealous kind of shit.
Right. Insecure shit. And I laughed out loud, right? And then I waited for someone else to start saying it so that I could say it. And it's like, wait, somebody was like, wait a minute. Isn't she like a surf instructor and slash like a professional surfer? And I was like, yeah, see, that's the thing that fucking is crazy about this. If Jonah Hill wanted to date somebody who only wore like long pants and long sleeves, then I don't know, pick somebody else that's not a surfer, number one. And number two, okay, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm Jonah Hill. I'm going to put in text form, right? No, you must cover up, you grown woman whose fucking job is at the beach, right? Like, that's whatever her job, surfer or surf instructor, I don't know what her job actually is, but it has something to do with surfing. That takes place at the beach. That's bathing suit. The end, right? Like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah. No, I'm looking up, on Google, like Jonah Hill surfer girlfriend, whatever shit like that. There's nothing like, it's not like she's doing like swimsuit issue, Sports Illustrated type poses or something. It's like she's literally just standing there in a bathing suit. Like,
I hope she does do that. Just fuck with him.
Yeah.
But so I get why he's a stupid asshole, right? It's insecurity. It's and it's entitlement, right? It's like, fuck off, dude. And he didn't want her to have any guy friends. And someone pointed this out to me. Like, surfing is like a very male. Like, for every female surfer, there's 10 male surfers. You're not going to have any friends if you stick to only female surfer friends, right? Or acquaintances, which is the other thing, is like, you're going to have a lot of male acquaintances no matter what the fuck you do if you're a surfer, because, and I was like, damn, I didn't even think about that. Like, how, yeah, wait, it's surfing a fucking, like, is technically like an X game, right? Fucking dudes, right? It's like you're a woman in a fucking mostly male world, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of female surfers that she knows and is friends with, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you're right. It's a ridiculous thing to ask of anyone. Like, it doesn't matter their professions.
Yeah, don't be friends with anyone at work. Don't be friends with anyone of the opposite gender at work, right? Okay, all right, buddy. Like, yeah. And then and this is where she's an asshole, right? The answer to that text and that question, whatever, is fuck you,
right?
And the end, right? I do think that there is something fucked up about airing your personal business to the world, right? If she wants to send those texts to like his current girlfriend or wife or whatever she is, baby mama, then that's her business, right? But to just like publish them is fucking shitty, right? And so that's why, like, all the way around. I mean, unless it's like, he's like a fucking scary rapist, and people need to know, right? Like, no one needs to know about your fucking spats, right? If they are spats, they should remain with you. And if you have any caring for this person at all, then don't publish their fucking shit, you asshole. Their personal shit. They're like, because I bet he is insecure. he was a big fat guy, right? Of course. And then the floodgates open, and some 16-year-old girl was like, Jonah Hill tried to shove his tongue down my throat or something like that, right? And my first question was, when? Because didn't he start acting when he was like fucking 16, 18, something? Like, I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying, like, it's fucking... Let's have
like twice your age, or
yeah, like was it yesterday? Because that's much worse. The Jonah Hill thing is like the accusations of being toxic are being thrown around from every side of this, right? The men's rights people, the men people are like, this girl shouldn't have done that, and the rest of us are like, Jonah Hill's a fucking dick. And I'm here for all of it. I think that let's watch them all. Like oh no, this was my right. Is that so? They were arguing about it in the Red Scare subreddit, and somebody goes, anybody who has an actual take about this, post your last fucking argument that you had with your significant other for us to all judge. Right? Fuck you. And I was like, yep, that's absolutely fair. But then somebody else was like, celebrities exist for my sadistic entertainment and enjoyment, and they are compensated with millions of dollars. I don't give a fuck. I want to watch them crash and burn. I want to look into their personal lives. I want to invade their privacy. They get millions of dollars. I don't. This is the trade-off. And I was like, that's even more. That's even more accurate.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. I'm gonna grab beer.
Fuck America.
But if Donald Trump is reinstated as president, then our country will be back in the right direction. And I think you might have a different opinion at that point. But
nope, that matters. Doesn't matter. Which
I have an article here from that I'd like to go over. It's pretty good. This is from The Hill.
God.
Trump lashes out at Biden family, media, after cocaine found at White House. Bum, bum, bum.
The cocaine, man, that's so funny.
The cocaine.
Like, because...
this is the Trump quote.
What kind of...
Listen, have you heard the Trump quote about the Biden...
No, but I lay it on me.
Okay, because this is like the opposite of what everyone else thinks. He says, does anybody really believe that the cocaine, in all caps, that's the only word in all caps, the cocaine...
Oh, this is a tweet or a truth or whatever?
Yeah, this is the Trump Truth Social. Trump Social. So I'm going to start again. Quote, in lowercase, does anybody really believe that the uppercase cocaine
found
in back to lowercase, found in the West Wing of the White House, very close to the Oval Office, is for the use of anyone other than Hunter and Joe Biden.
Oh, like they do coke together? That's funny. That's good.
Like
I like that.
Yeah, that's his.
Well, no, because it's like he's like, hey, Dad, where'd you leave the coke? I want the rest of it, right? Because that was the one thing that like whatever like the whatever right? Like Chapo or whatever. They're like, dude, Hunter would not leave coke anywhere, bro. Not in a million years, and that's true. And it's like, so all right, so who did it? Well, some nobody. Yeah, probably, but could it be Biden? Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah, Joe Biden himself. Like I was telling you, it would be pretty awesome if it came out that it was like, yeah, the Biden staffers are like feeding Joe Biden cocaine, like
well,
maybe even he doesn't even know it, like because the Adderall shortage, and they're like, we got to give him something, or he's gonna fall asleep while he's talking to CNN next time, or whatever. Like,
yeah, I mean, well,
so,
yeah.
like, well, like the Adderall shortage is going on. I can't seem to get it from the pharmacy, but like, hey, my buddy's got a good connection. It's like, there's definitely no fentanyl in it, you know. The other guy's like, okay,
bro. It's just straight fish scale, all right, bro. And it's like a 70-year-old, right? Oh, what are you on whippersnapper? Like, I mean, yeah, there's no fucking way that this is the first time cocaine has been in the White House. There's also no way that, like, who the fuck snitched? If there's cocaine you find at the White House, somebody snorted. What the fuck? What kind of fucking dorks are working there now?
All right, so here's next Truth Social tweet from Trump. But watch, the fake news media, all the first letter of those three words capitalized, will soon start.
Yeah.
Like FNM, the new network, FNM, fake news media, will soon start saying that the amount found was, quote, very small, and it wasn't really cocaine, in all caps again, but rather common ground up aspirin, and the story will vanish.
I don't know, that would be fucking hilarious if that's what they said. What, it's in a baggie or something? Like, what? But that's dumb. Like, I don't care who's doing cocaine in the White House.
So basically it was a suspicious white powder found in an area of the White House during a routine sweep. So I guess they do routine sweeps.
What? They do not? What? They do drugs?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're looking for,
like
they probably search rooms before Biden enters them, you know what I mean? Like, so anyways, prompted a brief precautionary closure and evacuation of the building. So they evacuated the White House, the Secret Service said.
Yeah, because it like could have been anthrax or whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, something explosive maybe. I don't know. The powder was determined to be non-hazardous and sent for further testing, which confirmed the material was cocaine in lowercase. The article put in lowercase. Trump, however, always capitalizes all letters of cocaine, which is interesting.
It's because he's so stupid and old.
So let's see here. Trump, in his Wednesday post, also asked whether Smith, who was appointed by Merrick Garland last fall to oversee the DOJ's investigation into the former president, has been seen in the area of the cocaine. So the special counsel looks like a crackhead to me. He totally looks like a normal guy. Like he looks like the normal guy.
Yeah, I hope that it would be great if it came out that the Biden White House was just like a fucking huge party, because like there's nobody at the wheel, right? So whatever, man, like all the staffers and everybody, they're all just getting fucking shit faced. There's Molly in there too, and fucking, you know what? Like there's a couple of them are doing heroin, you know, like that. It's like that would be the funniest outcome of all this. It's like nope, it's like a legit.
That's what I would be. That's the vibes I'd be pushing for.
Yeah, right now, it was just found out the other day. Biden comes out and he's like, "Listen, we all need to love each other," and it's like somebody slipped acid into his coffee. Like it's like that's like I want that. I want that the most out of it. Like, and I want
to be the guy who has a meeting with him about an hour after the acid has been slipped into his coffee, and I want to talk to him about the Mountain Valley Pipeline and some other things. And
no, you just gotta put you gotta put Sergeant Pepper's on, and you gotta let him just deal.
Give it a couple hours.
Yeah, then you can talk to him about whatever you want.
Like, have you ever heard Kid A by Radiohead?
Too alienating. He needs some peace and love shit.
Yeah, well, all right, we'll stick to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, bro.
No, Sergeant Pepper's. He's got to fix the hole. He's got to, think about when he's 64. Or when he was 64. He needs a little help.
64.
He needs a little help from his friends. He's got to read the news today. Oh boy, all that shit.
It's got to be a weird song to listen to as someone who's older than 64. like it's a song that's like you're like looking forward to being old, and then it's like, oh shit, I'm like 10 years older than that song is talking about. This is another good one. From Politico. Disciplinary panel calls for Rudy Giuliani's disbarment.
Wait, I thought you already got disbarred.
No. Somehow, surprisingly, he has not had any legal justifications for his bullshit of the past 3 years.
But he got kicked off something.
Maybe something.
A couple months ago.
Maybe he got kicked out of his law firm or something. I don't know what the fuck. A Washington, D.C.-based bar discipline committee concluded Friday that Rudy Giuliani should be disbarred for frivolous and destructive efforts to derail the 2020 presidential election in support of former President Donald Trump.
What a fall he has had, boy, I tell you.
Yeah, like, imagine the high of thinking I'm going to be the next fucking president back in, like, 2002 or whatever the fuck. He's like, I'm going to be the next fucking president. That's going to be amazing. To now, where he's, like, literally the butt of most political jokes or an afterthought. Like, one of the two. Like,
it's afterthought territory now.
Yeah. But I mean, with all the allegations recently and everything, like he's back in the game, But it's amazing. Like, Trump should pick him as VP.
That is so good.
I don't think he will, but like that would be awesome to do. It's probably going to be Tim Scott.
That makes Trump the next Hillary. He's going to pick a boring guy. No way. Oh, and then
Mike Pence was more boring than Tim Scott, though.
No, he wasn't. Mike Pence is a fucking psychopath. He seemed boring until you look at him.
Scott's the guy that like may or may not have ever had sex before, and he's like a 45-year-old man.
Yeah, boring. Holy shit, boring. But no, I mean, like, oh god, if Trump picks a virgin, no way. But
he'd be like, you never even like, kind of like splashed around in the pool a little bit,
Or he's gay. If he came out as gay and then Trump picked him, then he'd win.
Gay black vice president.
Yeah, he'd win overwhelmingly. Or no, never mind. Or he'd lose historically.
Exclusive from the Daily Mail. Sleepless nights for My Pillow founder Mike Lindell as he loses
and that guy.
As he loses $200 million after sales dropped a staggering 95% since major retailers, including Walmart, pulled his products over his election claims. And
Walmart? God.
Even
Do you know
Walmart
how
was like,
fucking
nope.
stupid you have to be to get Walmart to fucking think you're unethical? Good God.
Yeah. That's like convincing the devil that you're a bad dude. You know what I mean?
No, it's like
I'm a bad dude, bro.
It's not even that. It's the devil. It's convincing, or it's the devil looking at you and going like, "This is bad optics," and it's not worth the money.
Yeah, Satanism's gotten really popular in recent years. I can't afford like a downward trend from this kind of thing.
No, it's like I'm Satan, comma, an evil entity, but you are like too stupid and you don't make enough money. So like we're pulling all your stuff because like it's just easier that way. Like it's Satan being like rolling his eyes and being like, I just don't see it, man. Like it's Satan making a pragmatic business decision. Like what a fucking clown.